Hello friends, thank you for joining me today for another Dreamlight Valley video. With the Festival of Friendship update, I was so excited to have Olaf join us in the game. However, I was a little disappointed to learn that he didn't come with his own little house. I really thought he needed a place to call his own, so in today's video, we're gonna build just that for him. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Two things that I knew for certain when I started this build was that I wanted to use the igloo as Olaf's house and that I wanted him near Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. As you can see, I did struggle a bit with placement due to the fact that we're not able to move the pillar in Frosted Heights, which by the way has been confirmed by the developers to be an intentional game design. A lot of times when I decorate an area in my valley, I've already put quite a bit of thought into it and I have a really good idea of what I want to do when I go into the build. However, on this one, I had absolutely no game plan. I knew I wanted to combine Olaf's love of summer with his needs to stay frozen, so I decided to start out by selecting some items that fit those ideas. The bioluminescent palms are among my favorite items in the game and I don't get a chance to use them nearly enough, but they're perfect for this build and they're especially stunning at night in this area. I used the bamboo fence to add a bit of depth to the build and also to add to the beachy feel that I'm trying to create. The torches were used as my main lighting source and also help add to the beach vibe. Ended up choosing the sun-baked path to further define Olaf's little area. I went back and forth between this one and the gravel path, but in the end, I kind of like the color contrast of this one. It's not exactly sand, which I would definitely prefer, but it's close enough. I added in the plushies obtained from completing one of Olaf's quests to the lounge area, and then I added the snow clouds over the build. While the snow clouds were a bit of a pain to work with and I had to move some things around to make them work, they were a necessity for me in this design. I mean, Olaf may love summer, but he is still a snowman. In some items from the Moana universe, such as the small fern coral, the corkscrew anemone, beadlight anemone, fan coral, and the shells. Since I mostly play the game at night and I don't often use the controls to offset the time of day, I really like the fact that some of these items glow at night, and the effect of the glow on the snow is just beautiful. I added in some foliage native to this biome to tie this area into the rest of the areas I've previously decorated in the biome, and also to add some greenery back into the build. The small snowy stone cluster to create a path to Olaf's new little home. I would normally use a pathway and foliage, but since I'm so close to the item limit in my game, this was honestly the best option I had, and I do really like how it turned out. the end, I think this area perfectly combines Olaf's love of summer and his need to stay frozen, and I'm really loving this area in my valley. I especially really like how it looks at night. Thank you so much for joining me for this speed build today, and until next time, friends, peace out.